Hello, mate. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you. And yourself?
Yeah, good. So here's the watch. It was nearly the same month as your daughter.
Close.
Close. About 3 weeks off, I think it was. So as I said, it's as new, so it is slightly pre-owned, but not pre-owned in that sense. But it's never been worn. But the hairlines, I think, are just from coming in and out of factory. You'll see the tiny little.
Yeah. You were saying that you know the person who got the watch.
Yeah, we bought it directly off the person that bought it.
Okay.
Was it this only specific watch that you wanted, or?
Actually, funny enough, so originally I wanted a like a birthday year watch for myself. Mm-hmm. So I was actually looking at a date, like an old 36. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know, I just had a change of mind. I thought I'd fancy something a bit newer. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I couldn't get a birthday year for myself, so I thought I'd get one for my daughter.
Mm-hmm. She'll definitely thank you one day when she's old
enough.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
So that's your full 5-year warranty from December 2020.
Okay, cool.
So that's when it was dated.
Perfect.
What day was she born?
26th November.
Oh, yeah, not too far.
Yeah.
It's close to what you're going to really find without going out there.
Actually, originally I was going to get the 40, just because I didn't even realise the 41 was made at the back end of 2020.
Yeah, so is it, I think the earliest one was maybe October.
Okay.
/ November. That's when they really started hitting the market. Right. So that's probably the oldest that you're going to find one.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, you've got the full 4 and a bit warranty left with that.
Perfect. Nice, mate. I'm guessing it comes with like all its links and tags and all that.
So
kind of stuff.
it's full links already in there.
Okay.
And obviously it's got the adjustable glide lock, which is like a full link. Mm-hmm. So that's your warranty card, your Submariner booklet, green swing tag, white swing tag.
Okay.
So it's full set.
Can you size it up for me?
Yeah, of course.
You can, yeah.
To her wrist or your wrist?
My wrist. She's got a few years yet.
You want to try that now and we'll see. That's a good thing about the Submariner, it's got the full glide lock as well. So
is it best to have the glide lock
around the middle, I'd say. So you've got it. So if your arm swells up in the heat or anything, you've got a little bit of adjustment.
I like to have my watches pretty tight to my skin.
So I'll take 2 out, then we'll see what the glide looks like.
Busy?
Yeah, really busy.
You would think it would die down during January.
Yeah, well, it's never really died down since COVID started.
Okay.
Like a year and a bit ago, it's crazy. You see what the watch market now is like.
It's
crazy.
Manic.
Would this be your first Rolex?
So actually, I got one from an AD. Mm-hmm. Bought it for myself. I like it.
What dial's on it?
Silver dial. Like it. To be honest, it didn't really end up wearing it. Gave it to my missus. Mm-hmm. So.
Shame it's not a Tiffany.
Yeah, I know. So they're crazy now, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're like 25, 30 grand.
Crazy, yeah. We sell they're just 41s with a custom Tiffany dial.
Yeah, I think I saw that on one of your episodes. Did it sell well?
Yeah. Do you want to see one?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
So it's like a quite good substitute to spending 30 grand.
Of course,
And you're actually getting a better model watch.
Do you switch them out here, or do you?
Yeah, so we do it ourselves.
Yeah.
So we have a workshop that does all of our refurbs and dials and stuff like that. So how
much do you charge for that dial?
The dial itself?
Yeah.
I think around 750.
Okay.
Maybe 750. It just depends because you can get different ones, but the colour's a little bit off.
Yeah. It looks better in the Datejust than it does in the OP.
But you're actually getting a better model watch, and we sell them with the original dial.
Yeah.
So you're not really paying anything for it having the dial in, if you know what I mean.
Of course, yeah.
So whenever you want to take it to Rolex, or if you want to sell it, you can just take the custom dial out.
So how much is that?
I think that's going on for 10, is it, John? 11?
Nice.
10 to 11, yeah.
What colour dial does that originally come with?
I think in a zero blue.
Okay.
So it's quite
that's like the lighter blue.
The lighter blue, yeah, as opposed to the dark. But it's just a good substitute. Then you can come back and swap it out if you want it changed, you know what I mean? So it's quite cool. A lot of people mistake it. We get like 100 messages a day when we post them, thinking that it's an OP for 41 for like it.
Do you think that price is going to stick, or is that going to come down?
No, it's slightly dipped a little bit.
Okay.
But it's still something like if they there's talks of them discontinuing after a year.
Right. Okay.
When they first came out and all the colourful dials, so if they do, obviously it's a future.
What do you think about all this talk of all these new releases, Rolex releases?
I think it's just speculation. No one physically knows. Like
there was some that came out earlier, which was a rose gold Submariner.
Yeah, blue.
Blue dial.
And then the date rose with the blue dial. Yeah, but I think they might be iffy.
I don't know. No one physically knows yet.
And are they meant to be bringing back a 41mm Hulk?
So, yeah, Hulk.
It would be an unusual move that. I can't imagine that, but we'll see.
Well, Jack said it in a video a few months ago. He said
What would that do to the price of the 40mm?
I don't know, because if you've got to remember the Batman Oyster came back out and everyone's still crazy for the discontinued one.
Do you think if they did do that though, you'd have a 41mm Hulk, the 41mm Starbucks? You know, it's
that's another thing I'm thinking. If they bring out a 41mm Hulk, would they discontinue the
Starbucks?
Starbucks.
That's what I mean.
It would be a very short run.
For a year, hasn't it?
Because it's been out for a year, yeah. I can see that happening. So
there's the watch with the glide lock set to the middle.
Yeah, perfect for that.
2 links out. There's the 2 links.
Are you going to wear it and then...
I am, but actually, it's actually a 30th birthday present.
For yourself?
For myself.
Yeah.
Well, partly for myself, partly for my parents. What do you wear?
I'm not wearing what I have. I have a black diamond Datejust and whatever's in the shop.
Okay.
Because that was my favourite watch.
I see you've got the Black Bay 58 as well.
Yeah, it's I actually had it on a bracelet until a couple of days ago. Until I decided I was going to get that, and I was like, "Oh, let's watch out." So.
Yeah, so then
I
you've got one bracelet. I think it looks cool.
Like because it's a more vintage style watch.
Yeah, it is cool.
With the
is that an original Tudor strap?
No, that's from Bark and Jack.
They were at the show, weren't they?
Bark and Jack, it's one guy. Is
that the YouTuber?
Adrian, yeah, he's a YouTuber.
We've seen him at the London Watch Show. You should go there if you.
Do you know what it is? I was actually planning on going, and then just a few things came up. But I know there's a one on between the 18th and 20th of March.
Yeah, so it's next couple of months.
Exactly. Yeah, you'll
be
there.
Yeah, we're there.
Okay.
We're there for the full. I think it's 3 days, or maybe it's 2 and a bit days.
Maybe
we're
there.
It seems like it was a lot bigger than everyone expected. Wasn't
it?
It?
Crazy!
Yeah.
Like we were just like jam packed. Like the whole show was just ridiculous. You want to wear it out?
No, I'll keep it in the box for now.
No problem.
Originally, I was gonna sell this because I thought, am I really gonna wear this if I get that? Then I just thought, it was my first watch for a start, and for how much I paid for it, I was like, I might as well just keep it.
They're similar, but they're quite different as well.
Yeah.
Compared to the sub.
This looks a lot like the older subs.
It's a much more vintage.
This shop looks a lot bigger on YouTube as well.
Every year.
Cut.
Yeah.
Everyone says that.
Oh, I was like, is that it? Really?
Just don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
What's your full name for the invoice?
Can you do them? That date just 41, wasn't it? Can you do that in a 36 with the custom dials as well? Mm-hmm. You can.
We haven't yet, but we should be able to get the dial pretty easily enough.
Okay, cool.
Just give me a shout if you want that.
Yeah.
It's no problem. Okay, that's all you sort.
You all sorted. Hopefully.
Your daughter comes back in a few years for the link.
Yeah. Right, all done?
Yeah, so I'll go.
Okay, mate.
Thanks very much.
Nice one. Cheers, pal. Take care.
Come on, mate. See you later. Bye-bye.
We've got some new stock in this morning. We'll do a little unboxing. See what we've got.
Every day is like Christmas, yeah. Watchtrader.
Just went straight for the big box.
Yeah. Bigger the better. Hopefully. Maybe this might be an Omega to be fair. Or Hublot.
Well, you'd be excited about that if it was.
Very excited. Let's get it started.
Datejust 41, steel and rose gold, Jubilee bracelet, chocolate dial.
Lovely combo.
Root beer Harry.
This is the hot watch of the month, isn't it?
Definitely, the price has just gone crazy. For this one, as soon as we have one, it literally just goes within days. This is 2021.
2021.
2021, brand new with stickers.
And these are about 22, 23 grand ish.
Yeah, so the low 20s at the minute.
Wow. So one for you, Harry.
So let's see the box there. So that is a Ulysses Nardin.
Lovely box. Brand reveal. Oh.
So that is a
skeletonized. It is.
I believe it's a tourbillon
as
well.
So it's an executive skeleton tourbillon.
Now, when we're talking about presentation as well, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? You've got the documents in the bottom there.
Papers underneath. That's a lovely watch. This is coming to us on APRO, so it's sale or return. So we'll look to return the customer his full amount of money that we agree within the 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be consigned with us and we're on the website by tomorrow. So that's a nice piece.
Picked this up in London yesterday. This is the World Timer 5930p platinum with the green.
Can we show that up the camera a bit closer?
Yeah.
That's a lot shot. That's not the McGregor, is it?
No.
So that is a Patek Philippe. It looks like it's on an alligator strap.
Yeah.
And when we say world timer, what does it have? It has time, is that small seconds, and then is it a GMT as well, or what do the pushers do? Do we know?
Don't even know.
Stay tuned for more info later.
126 300 41mm. This is just probably the best everyday watch you can buy, and the price on these have jumped up a little bit as well. They've got up by like say
that dial I've completely forgot about. So is that the
So
same as
it's a
the
white
Zero? It's just
yeah, so it's the same.
it's
as
just white.
Essentially the same as an Azuro dial, but apart from it's white, so it's got the white Roman. You can obviously also get white stick, but you don't actually see the Roman numeral quite often.
No, you don't. So is it only
the
the Zero blue and the white that you can get with the Roman?
With the Roman numerals.
Okay, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Well, apart from the Wimbledon, but that's a different.
So on the day just two, you could get black Roman dial,
right.
and on the steel and gold as well, the two-tone. But
In the 41, it's just the white and blue.
yeah, so this has gone up like say 500 to 750 in market price in the past probably 3 weeks or so.
Really?
They're sitting around nearly £8,000 now,
Wow.
which is quite high for a smooth bezel. And next watch we've got, this is really hot. This is the rose gold 40mm.
I think we talked about this in the January Q&A.
Yeah. And
As
probably since then the price has probably jumped up even more as well. This is brand
Still
new.
though, compared to a Rose Daytona on Oyster Flex,
That's
it's
its
still a
direct
little bit.
Yeah, that's its direct comparison, and obviously a Rose Daytona now, how much do? For a Rose Daytona, 40 plus easy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great like substitute, and I wouldn't even say it's a substitute because I actually prefer that watch.
I mean, the
to
black,
the
the
Daytona
matte
on
black
those
bezel,
prices. Yeah,
the
exactly.
ceramic is stunning.
Such a nice watch.
Datejust 41 with the Zero blue dial.
So this is quite literally what we were just talking about, the Azuro. So if I pull, there, those are your two options for Roman dials. And what we're looking at for something like that, Stu, right now?
10?
Around 10k.
Around 10k?
Okay, so that's the real direct comparison.
There's the direct comparison between the Roman dials. For me, probably the Azuro blue. What about you, Harry?
There's a little bit more depth of dial, isn't there, with
exactly.
with the
The
finishing.
white's more of a flat blue,
But
whereas if the blue's it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it as
The
well,
white's
so.
very clean.
Yeah, the white
very
is
clean.
Harry? World timer,
Well, timer.
5930p in green. It's the Chrono Flyback.
Mm-hmm.
Great watch. Everything going on in this movement. So this watch, ballpark figure in the market is around 200k.
And is that actually quite a new release from Patek?
Yeah, this one is.
And what colours can you get it in? Is it green? Does it come in anything else?
So it comes in. So I think the platinum is in green. The blue, I'll just check, is white gold. Yeah, big difference in price.
Right.
So the blues trade for like 60, 70, where this is around 200 for the platinum. It's a big difference.
Wow. So it's kind of those who know.
Yeah.
Will know.
Submariner hull.
Now
Discontinued.
I just saw you take the bezel protector off that. So is that a brand new watch?
This is, if you look, fully stickered, including barcode, full
Wow.
clasp sticker. Every single sticker still intact. In terms of investment, if you're talking about an investment, this is a watch that you would just buy and put away and just forget about. It's literally, it's a watch that will go up on literally bi-weekly. And to find a fully stickered one, as you know, it's literally like gold.
What year is that?
2020.
2020 as
Last
well.
off the last fully stickered hull. I don't think you'll find another one on the market like
I'm going to
that.
say that's
So-
not going to hang around long.
Exactly. This will probably be in stock for, well, by the time this video comes out, it's definitely going to be gone. 1,000,000%.
But if you want to check the latest stock,
Yeah, so if you...
the Instagram, right?
Yeah, the latest stock always gets uploaded first on our Instagram. Probably a day after it'll be uploaded on our website. So our fully e-commerce website, you can check out all of our new stock on there. But if you want to see the new bits that come in before it goes on the website, always just go over to that Instagram, which is Watchtrader UK, and you'll see it on the story every day of our new arrivals like this.
Right, is that the lot?
Yeah.
One more here.
One more.
Oh.
It doesn't stop at Watchtrader.
Last but not least, had our courier collect it. Secure insured courier, and it is a Batgirl.
Serious. Another really hot watch as well.
Really hot watch. I think this one looks this watch looks unworn, so yeah, it's ready to go. It's ready to go straight out the door. So we'll have it photographed and just put online probably later on today, 2021.
I can never decide. I thought I liked the Batman on the Oyster, but and the Pepsi on the Jubilee. But to be fair, every time I see the Batgirl,
I prefer the Jubilee.
it's
Is this new stock as well, Stu? Scarborough.
Yes.
last but not least, got yellow gold, full yellow gold sky dweller black dial, 2020 model.
Lovely
Really
piece.
nice piece. This is back in stock from a customer that took it part X. So he swapped this back in, bought it from us 3 months ago, took it back in.
Is that a current production model? Like, can you
Current
get
production
that?
model, yeah. So
Okay.
it's not discontinued or anything. But for value for money compared to, like, say, a Rose Sky Dweller, it's a lot of watch for the money. A lot of watch for the money.
So it's the first time we've had Hendo back in the store since Christmas.
For a little while. I mean, Jack's not here today, but Jack would probably find it quite funny if I said I'd been away working in the North Pole over the Christmas period. But no, I've been here. I've been in, out. I've seen the filming. I've been part of it, but never getting involved. I thought we were going to be talking about one watch, which I'd thought about.
Yeah, I've pulled out a few, haven't I?
Yeah, as you well know, I always bang the drum for other brands. I'm always going to sway towards classic wristwatches. My passion isn't necessarily Rolex, but I do like vintage Rolex. I know you wanted to talk about the Zenith Skeleton, which I'm looking at the back of now, so I know what that is. But one of the things that we've talked about, and one of the things that has been commented on the channel, I know quite a bit about wristwatches. I know a little bit more about the older, the more vintage product. I don't always get it right. I like to think that what I do know is worthwhile. There's some things that I can see from the back here that I recognise straight away, and you've picked out some of my favourites from the stock. I think I'd like to start the whole Zenith thing by putting it on my wrist. A relatively new watch which has just come into stock here at Watchtrader. Stainless steel Skeleton El Primero. Please, if anybody wants to put a nice comment or correct me, some of the comments that we've had before about our banter, about factual things is great, because I'm quite up to learning from other people.
Of course, yeah.
So I think it sometimes gets called the skeleton blue. Pretty self-explanatory because of the blue in the skeleton works. I mean, this example is on a blue rubberized leather. This is something that Hublot do. The quality of this is incredible, and it just means you're not just your standard leather. It's rubberized on the back, rubberized on the edges. It's pinholed, which I would say is going to be very, very durable, very, very wearable.
It looks like a crocodile or alligator leather.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
It'll be an alligator, hopefully Zenith humanely.
Yeah,
ethically sourced, I would say. So I've got that on my wrist. I'm going to say 45 mil chronograph. For many, many years, the Rolex Daytona, the most famous one being Paul Newman's vintage Daytona, which made the record-breaking sale at auction a couple of years ago and did £17.1 million sterling. It was sold, I think, with an estimate of about half of that. But for an iconic watch that was actually worn by an icon. So those watches, and for many, many years up until the early 2000s, the Daytona had a Zenith in-house movement in the watch. The Zenith movement is geared up for chronograph and for date function. Right. And the Zenith versions of it have a date wheel. The Daytona still in 2022 doesn't have a date. People have always said it's the best watch in the range, but hasn't got the little bubble, hasn't got a date. We make a joke very, very often now. A lot of us still look at our phone to check the exact time. I may change my watch 2 or 3 times in a day. I'm very fortunate today to have sold a couple of watches. Sold the one off my wrist earlier on, which is going in for service, refurb, and a little bit of diamond modification. So, but this is an exceptional piece. Feels fantastic on the wrist, stock sticker on the back, but you can still see the open back. you can still see that movement where the rotor is spinning, and it's mirrored on the back to the front. So that blue in the movement has got the Zenith star in the back. And I've just noticed my Zenith that I have is older. It hasn't got this on the deployant. That's a new thing. It's got the Zenith star. I mean, look at all this.
Now,
So
is that titanium?
Titanium.
Yeah, right.
Stainless steel.
Steel.
Yeah, stainless steel, titanium. So the straps, obviously a new product, leather and rubber. This is titanium just to keep the weight down. If you actually watch, that is recessed to go into the star.
Right.
This is not only a fantastic, it's an engineered timepiece.
Yeah,
it's a well-engineered timepiece. It's got Defy on the back. So it's an El Primero Defy. Didn't realise that that it was that part of that range. The Defy of 10, 12 years ago were great, big, chunky, like statement pieces.
Right.
Not fantastic sellers. Bargains if you want to pick them up on the second-hand market. They did a black one. They did a black and steel. They did loads of variations on a very, very chunky. Probably a little bit ahead of that time.
Right,
Pre-Hublot going big.
The chronograph function, I had to play with this earlier, is quite special, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now, I think, is that doing one rotation every second?
Yeah. That's your mainspring.
The mainspring, sorry.
Which, for people that would like to learn a little bit more, the little pink in the middle where there would be screw heads, when you say a watch, like when you bought a watch in the 50s and 60s and it had 25 jewels on the dial, those are jewels.
Yeah.
So they are a semi-precious stone that are in the movement. And everybody obviously assumed when a watch had more jewels that it was more valuable. Technically, yes, but you're not going to be able to break the watch down and retire on the jewels. They are a semi-precious stone, and that's what you can see through there.
But they're about providing frictionless motion, aren't they?
That's right, yeah.
I can imagine this would have been very expensive at a retail price. I mean, I would hazard a guess it's got to be over £10,000.
I think around about the 10,000.
Around about 10,000. Okay.
I'll be perfectly honest. So the first thing that I'm going to do when I go away from here is check the retail price. I am super impressed. I obviously gave, when we were initially talking about it, in the flesh, it's so much better.
So what did we actually agree final?
18.5 sterling. So we come across a few of them, yeah?
Yeah, we've had a few. Well, we had a few before the price
Yeah.
went crazy, and then I think across a 2-week span we sold them up to like $7,000.
Yeah, I got an offer of 11.5 off you kind of a month ago, and I sat and I was like, maybe. And then I went up, and then I got on, John kind of came on to me, offered me 21, and he lowballed me a day to go. I just said, fuck it, just let's go. Already had the flights booked.
Yeah. We would have covered your flights, it's just we couldn't pay.
He gave me an extra couple of quid to cover the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, appreciate that, yeah. That's what come here, I understood. You must be living up around here, fucking famous from that YouTube channel, eh?
No, not really.
No?
To be fair,
It's still here on a Saturday morning, it hasn't gone to your head.
I was in Dubai. I was out for just like a breakfast.
Yeah.
Some fella came running up to me and was like, I watch your YouTube and stuff like this. He was from Sweden, and I was like, fuck no.
How many views does he get these days?
I think each video gets like 30,000-40,000.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, he came up to us after. I thought he was gonna
yeah.
I don't know what he was coming up for. So he came running over and he was just like, I watch your YouTube. I was like,
Yeah, one of my mates is in his he's in his 50s. He was like, get a selfie with the lad. I was like, they're fucking 8 years younger than me. I'm not asking for a selfie, but I'm gonna have to, unfortunately.
You should come to the London Watch on March.
He was saying that, I had the taxi man there. Said he knew you as well.
It's a good crack there, watch show. It's on for like I think 3 days this year as well.
Yeah.
So if you like your watches, it's good. It's good crack just to come down.
I'll end up just fucking spending all the profit out of this though. That's the problem. This is going into her bank account now. I'm sad to see it go. My first one as well.
Really?
Yeah.
We're just staying local, yeah.
Been there for a month.
Yeah.
Is it nice?
Yeah, it's nice. There's like a nightclub underneath, which is like the busiest in Newcastle, so...
Underneath the club, underneath the hotel?
Yeah. Well, like,
Lavello?
Lavello.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like right, like pretty much underneath it.
Starting for me, yeah. Signature on the bottom row?
Printed and signed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it might not be as quiet as off a trip as you thought.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, Tiffany 41mm. They have came down in price a little bit, so they're a little bit more affordable now. Or affordable. This one's going to go live for 23,000. It's 2020 with box and papers. I definitely don't think it's a watch that they're going to be producing for years.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah.
I think it's going to discontinue probably this year or next year. And I think like as a future investment, I think it's going to be great.
Yeah.
I don't think Rolex will ever produce something as crazy as that.
So what's happened with this? It went up all the way up to 30k.
So across,
and then where's it at now? How's that work?
Across a 3-week span across Christmas, we sold one at 12,500, 18,500, 24,500 and 30,000.
Yeah.
And now this today is priced at 23,500. So you can say what you want about the market, but it is dropped a little bit compared to the Christmas rush, but I think it's probably going to settle around probably low 20s. That's why I think it's going to sit around, then potentially go up even more in the future.
We'll see.
Sure.
We'll see.
For sure. I might wear that tonight.
I think actually, as well, there's been an uplift in all the other coloured dials as well, if I'm not wrong. When I had a look on Chrono.
It's just the same with everything. So blue sky dweller now is touching 30 grand. I've seen a black sky dweller being posted for 25 and a white dial low 20s. So it's always like a common appearance that whenever the hottest dial goes crazy, the other dials always follow.
The follow.
Yeah, so 41mm green, yellow, red will all increase in price as well.
Yeah.
It's just always what happens.
Right, the next thing I want to talk about, this came in maybe a month ago, I think, but it's this one. It just has such an unusual bracelet, and it's in a precious metal. It's from a brand that it's been around for a long time, has a lot of heritage.
Yeah, 2 rose gold Breitlings came in from one client. I know this because I serviced and refurbed these to get them back to their original standard, and this just blows me away.
So the only thing I know is it's a Navi timer. In fact, we'll get both of them so people can see them side by side.
So this is it's part of the Navitimer range, but it's a Mont Brilliant.
Mont Brilliant, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm almost sure they do a Mont Brilliant Datora, and this is a Mont Brilliant. So it's part of the Navitimer range, but as you imagine, the Breitling range is massive. Everybody's going to think, oh, there's Hendo, he loves every watch that's put in front of him. I think from what I can see, you've picked some good watches, possibly going towards my taste. This came out about 15 years ago, and I remember going to have a look at it in steel. So they did it in steel, they did it in gold, they did it in rose gold. I think this one is only about 5 or 6 years old, and it's called an airman bracelet. Airman. Breitlings tend to be aviation. So this was called an airman bracelet, which was done in the 50s and 60s. So this is something again that's been recreated.
Right.
I mean,
I can't imagine what function it could have. Specifically apart from aesthetic.
I'm gonna put it on. It's probably not the most comfortable watch.
Yeah, because it's very rigid, isn't it?
Yeah, very rigid. That is a curved bracelet. Yeah. So I would say that I've got an average size wrist. So the gentleman that this came off was sized. You can add pieces, so it's just screwed in like a normal watch bracelet, and it's got a few pieces in. It's not, I'm not feeling it, but there's just something about it. It is, I mean, the dial, you can buy any Navitimer with an unusual colour dialing. This whole combination of what's going on is just a little bit mad. It's going to be Marmite. You're either going to love it or hate it. So let's have a few. That's Hendo, that's ridiculous, it's awful. Get it off your wrist. Or let's see if anybody likes it. The watch is in store. It's available for sale. It's £26,000.
It's incredibly rare as well, from what I understand.
And it is number 2 of 10.
Worldwide.
Worldwide. There's only 10 of these made. So if you are one of those people that like something different, I have a collector who likes even numbers. So he has 10, 30, 50 in his collection.
Right, yeah.
He likes anything under 100, which is worldwide is very rare. You know, Panerai don't make a lot of watches and they're 500s. Anything that's less than 100 is rare.
And that's 10.
Number 2 of 10. And I best just check to make sure that's right, because I am doing it from... I'm right, 2 of 10.
2 of 10.
So that's something that's registered for me. The dial is what you would call, in a modern Rolex, sort of rhodium-y grey.
Right.
When you hold it that way. As soon as the light comes onto it,
it's got warmth to it,
and you get the reflection from the gold, because what you got to remember is these are designed to absorb colour. So you've got a rose gold wings, you've got rose gold on the dial. So as soon as you bring it round into the light, it goes more bronze than grey.
I think it's quite an unusual colour dial, but I do really like it.
It's just a crazy watch. I'm going to have a look at the other one, which is more of a classic wristwatch, only because of the bracelet. I mean, it's a standard Breitling bracelet, black, but it is moon face.
Right.
So we've got moon face on the dial. So it's a Mont Brilliant. And it's a Mont Brilliant Olympus. So they do a Datura, which has got more of a globe on the dial, and this is in Olympus. So again, this will be limited production. 269 or 289 of 500.
Right.
So when we're talking about limited pieces again, it's limited to under 500. The lines of a classic wristwatch.
I mean, I'm not even going to pretend I would know how to use the instruments on that dial, but I'm guessing it's a chronograph.
Basically,
it's a moon phase.
Basically, it's a chronograph.
Right.
Now,
okay.
One of the things that's happening at the moment is the chronograph's been started. Obviously, these watches haven't been wound. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a little wind. I know that it's good because it's recently been serviced. This is your chronograph starter and stop button, and this is your flyback. So I'm going to stop it and I'm going to fly it back. Many years ago, a watchmaker said to me, you should only have your chronograph working if you're going to time a race, either a running race at your kid's school or a Grand Prix, maybe even, But your chronograph is a separate part of the movement. I have heeded to them, and personally I always have the chronograph hand at 12. Now I have a customer who knows exactly who he is, and every time I bump into him at a hotel in Durham or at Newcastle football, I get a hold of his Daytona and I stop the chronograph function because he always has it running. He's done it for 20 years and I don't think I'm ever going to stop him. He likes to see the big hand sweep. Again, that's my opinion. I believe it prolongs the life of your watch, as in it doesn't put as much strain on the movement, the mainspring.
It's more wear and tear on more parts, isn't it? But...
So, I dropped a watch off recently and the guy said the ticker's not working. Right. I said, well, the ticker, if you look, will be the little dial at the bottom.
That's your seconds, isn't it?
Your second dial.
But a lot of people, it's an easy mistake to make, isn't it?
I quite like the term ticker. Right? Yeah. The ticker's not working. And I said, well, if the ticker's at 12 o'clock, that's where it should be.
Yeah.
But again, it's my opinion. It's that's what I think. And I like to see the chronograph at 12.
No, that makes sense.
So is it? I can't remember the condition that we said of this. Is it worn or brand new? Or?
No, so it's 2017, but it's fully stickered.
Right. Okay,
so I think we have 3 in stock. Okay. So we have a newer ones in stock, so like 2020s, but this is the one that you've seen online on that day. So this is fully stickered. So I don't know what you're getting it for, an investment or to wear.
Yeah. Basically, I've got some money to put into an investment, just looking into different options. Obviously, with the way the market is with these, how do you see them going?
Yeah,
Daytona's a pretty safe investment.
Yeah, like for a white dial now, the same watch is around 35 grand.
Yeah, is that the Panda?
Sharp, yeah, the Panda. So this being priced at what it is, fully stickered, it's only going to go above 30 anytime soon, really.
Yeah.
To find it fully stickered, it's literally like gold dust.
Is it? How much is that for? 20?
I think 28 it was.
Yeah, I remember seeing it might be like top of.
It's whatever it was on Instagram, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was just under 28. I think. I mean, I don't know if I fit. Can I try it on?
Yeah, try it on.
I mean, to be honest, if it's an investment piece, it's not really going to get.
Yeah, I can adjust the links for you, but if you're going to put it away, I wouldn't even take the links out because it is fully stickered. So.
Yeah. Well, is it going to disrupt it if I?
Just slightly on the under off the stickers. Yeah. No, if you open it, it's fine. Sure. It's just taking the links out. That's all.
Yeah. No. That'll be fine. How's it fully stickered? So is it like it's been serviced or it hasn't? No.
So with it being a 2017 back then, it was actually quite common to find fully stickered or let them leave the ADs fully stickered because back then the models weren't as hot and the market wasn't as crazy as it is now. Whereas they removed them all now because of obviously the resale value. If someone has a fully stickered watch nowadays, it's going to go for like 2, 3, 4 grand more.
Really? Sure.
So that's how they were fully left on, and it's a UK watch as well with both swing tags. So as a collector's investment piece, it's a full collector's set.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Sort of. Okay. Has there been much interest in it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so you'll get interest in it. So the Panda used to be similarly priced.
The Panda was probably 2 years ago low 20s, and it went to like mid 20s, 30s. It's been sitting at 30s. Well, probably for about 2 months, 1 month.
Yeah.
30, and now it's pushed to like 35,
really?
36.
What brings on the?
It's just the supply and demand. I think over Christmas as well, it pushed up the prices because a lot of people were buying. So the replacement value. So basically, the watch market works is the price is determined by how much it's going to cost me now to replace that watch.
Yeah.
So to replace that watch now, it's not even much less than what you're actually paying for the watch.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah. No, for sure. The margins, I would imagine, are pretty similar to some watches. Okay, cool.
For us, obviously, it's volume, so we're just trying to sell as much as possible. Lower the margins a little bit then.
No, for sure. No, it's a lovely watch. Like you say, it looks really good that it is, like you say, fully stickered.
Yeah, so it's a full collector's set. That's what we call it. Both swing tags, UK watch, and fully stickered is. I don't think you'll find another one on the market. Yeah. Especially for that price, sub 30k. I don't think you'll find another one.
Cool. And your advice would be just to keep it that way.
I would, yeah. If you want one to wear, I'll sell you a 2021 for similar price, but with no stickers on, so you can wear it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't wear this watch at all because the value in that watch is the stickers. And that's where you're going to get your return on investment.
Yeah. Okay, great. I need to go. Wait, but it's definitely a possibility. It either comes, investment ways is either property, which I'm struggling to find. So I'm looking at different avenues such as that. So a 2020 model would be similar value, similar price.
Give or take, around the same price.
Cool.
But with no stickers. Obviously, it's still an investment piece, but if you're going to go for a true investment, not wear it, this is the watch because it's fully stickered.
Cool. But they'll still sort of.
But it's still going to hold.
They're still going to. They're both going to appreciate.
Yeah. So wearing the watch is knock off a polish when you come and sell it.
Yeah.
The price of a polish. Whereas with this would be fully stickered, which is going to go up more.
Right. Okay.
Because as the years go on as well, there's going to be no more stickered watches, just like there isn't now. To find a stickered watch is like 1% chance that the AD would leave the stickers on there.
Really.
As the years go on, if you keep that for a couple of years, to find a stickered watch will be literally none as well at all. So
and you think it'll just the price is going to continue up?
Fully stickered watch always just increases in value.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I could never see that going down. Right. Obviously, I never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. Of course. 99% certain.
From the past, like the market prices, if you look at them,
just nuts, mate.
From 5 years ago, it's only gone up. It's never went down.
Yeah.
It's always held or gone up. So
right, great. Leave that with me. When I'm home tonight.
Well, you have my contact. Just let me know.
I'll
not do anything with it for the rest of the day, and just let me know either way.
Fine.
And if it's not this one, I'm sure it'll be another one anyway.
Other models, what would you recommend?
That's the best watch you can get for that money.
Daytona will be just
Daytona as a model is the best Rolex
It's
model.
just
Look at like the vintage stuff.
Yeah.
It's Daytona model is just the best. Anyone that asks me what investment wise Rolex, it's always Daytona.
Yeah, no, for sure. Cool.
Because you can go Skydweller and things like that, but they're models that have just shot up in price recently.
Yeah, they're more like a market trend.
Yeah, Daytona long time, even the pre-ceramic stuff's like 23 grand.
Yeah, for sure. And he's still seen gains on pre-ceramic models.
Yeah, the market's a little bit slow for those. They don't fly out the door like something like a ceramic.
Because lads coming through now with like X amount, with flash cash, they're not going to go and buy like a 2003 watch.
Exactly. Unless it's more like a collector's watch, whereas this is a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Collectors and someone that just wants to wear a watch.
Yeah, because that still looks bloody.
Yeah, because it's brand new.
I'm just done it. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
But
What's your name? Sorry?
My name's Josh.
Josh. Yeah, I'd be messaging. I was like, I've got obviously just a phone number. So.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Leave that.
Let me know either way. I'm sure it'll be this one or another one.
No, I literally just work in Jesmond, so
okay.
I can just pop in any time. Really.
Pop down any time. Just give me a text.
Cool.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your day.